Hey there. It is Saturday afternoon and it's a beautiful day. It's time for me to get things ready to go so I can get my grass hay field all cut. So let's go get the tractor with the mower and we'll take that up to the shop and we'll get it all serviced up and ready to rock and roll whenever we get a chance with the weather to get that knocked down. Let's go get her done. So the first thing we have to do is come over here to the machine shed and open up these doors. And you see the tractor with the mower already hooked up. Dad already had the mower out a couple times this year, and with that he was going to do a little bit along the road ditches as well as the entryways into the other fields. We like to grow or leave a little bit of a square right at the beginning of the fields. That way it's easier for us to get everything lined up to get started with either the planter or the combine, something along those lines. What we're going to do today is get this thing over to the shop. We're going to clean it up because I like riding in tractors that are nice and clean. And then we're going to go through and check all the fluids, make sure there's oil in it, make sure that there's coolant in it, make sure that the gearboxes on the mower itself are in good shape. And then we will get all the windows washed on the inside and the outside so I can see what I'm doing, and a bunch of other stuff. But it's not going to get done unless we get to it, so let's get to work. Sun's coming through these windows and it's acting like a greenhouse, and it's just heating it up like crazy in here, and the air conditioning is not quite keeping up. That's okay. Just about to where I need to park it anyway. Perfect. Let's get washing it. Okay, so I've got one clean tractor and mower behind me back over here. Let's bring it into the shop for a couple reasons. First of all, that's where all the tools are at that I'm going to need. Second of all, it's really hot out here. I'm starting to sweat pretty bad. And lastly, there's a lot of bugs out here today. And they've been biting me like crazy, and it doesn't feel very good. So let's get the door open and we'll bring the tractor into the shop and we'll keep working on getting it ready to go. Okay, now that the tractor's in the shed, I've got a couple things to check. First will be engine oil. That'll be under here, so I'll have to pull that out. I also have to check the radiator. Sorry for shaking, but that's going to be right here, so I'll have to pull that off and make sure that there's water in there. That's going to keep our engine cool as it's running out in the hay meadow. And then the last thing I need to check, or second to last thing I need to check, is hydraulic oil. That is going to be right here, and that's what lifts the mower up or down, or allows that wing to fold up and down like this. That's the hydraulic circuit. And lastly, I just need to check that there's enough air in all 4 of these tires. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4 tires to check there. When I get along to that, I will bring you along. Once I get done with those tires, I'm going to clean the inside of the cab up a little bit. It's a little dusty. And then if you can see all these streaks on the windows from the soap, I'm going to go through and use a nice glass cleaner and get rid of all those as well. Again, that way I can see out of it no problem, even when I'm out mowing and the sun is going down. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, it's time to start checking our tire pressure here real quick. So we're just going to take our little gauge, push it right on the valve stem, and we're going to see that this tire has about 18 psi in it. That sounds about right. And then we'll go check the other big one on the other side, and then we'll check our 2 fronts. So we'll walk around to the other side of the tractor here. And this one's at the very bottom. And that one shows about 22. So that other tire is actually a little bit low. I might put a little bit more air in that one. 18 to 24 is about right on something like that. Let's check the fronts, see if they're close. That one is about 25, 26. And this one is about the same thing, about 26 or so. So the fronts are good. I just need to put a little bit of air back in this tire right there. And the other reason I would like to put a little bit more air in this tire is because that's got to carry the weight of the mower that's sticking out this side of the tractor. There's nothing sticking out the other side to balance that weight out. So I want to make sure that this tire's got enough air in it to handle that particular load, because that is kind of heavy. Not terrible, but kind of heavy. So I'll put some air in this tire and then we'll start cleaning windows. Okay, I put a little bit more air in this tire back here. Again, that's going to help the tractor hold the weight of the mower as it's swung out and actually cutting our hay for us. I've got the Jackrabbits game playing on the radio right now, and I think it's time to start washing some windows. Okay, so I got the windows all cleaned up in the tractor. I pulled all of the stuff in here that was not necessary out. I vacuumed the floor, and I put back in a couple flags here in case I see something I need to mark, and then a bail hook in case the mower gets plugged up. I can reach in there with this, and kind of like a fish hook, just pull all the grass out that's plugging the mower up. So I'll leave that in there as well. The tractor is all ready to go. Everything's checked, everything's aired up. All the fluid levels are good. I do need to change mower blades. You can see these are kind of roughed up. That's from cutting gravel, or not cutting gravel I should say, but cutting really close to gravel. And those get all chewed up, so I need to find new ones for those. I was at 4 different stores today looking for them, and I couldn't find them anywhere. So I'll need to see if I can find some online and maybe order them that way. But other than that, this thing is ready to mow some hay. So let's go park this back in the machine shed, and then I'm gonna finish tonight by doing some chores and maybe just hanging out and seeing if I can watch a football game someplace. So let's put this stuff away real quick. Okay, we've had a big day today. We got the tractor all ready to go for hay. Whenever I get around to cutting hay. We got the mower cleaned up at least, but we still need to do a little bit of fixing on that before we're actually ready to go cut hay. Again, I just couldn't find the parts I needed today, so I'll have to get them coming. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for all the help today. Washing the tractor was a big job. We got that done. Getting the tractor ready to go was a big job in and of itself, and we got that done too. And everything's put away for the day. So now it's time to go do chores. Make sure that all of Mom's kitties and chickens and the guineas all have feed. Make sure Liberty has plenty of food too. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks again for helping, guys. See ya.